my bed. Ain't gotta be, hey, gotta be chill like a Sunday. Never wanna look too thirsty. Put your drink, got me feeling where you at. Make you feel love, then it gotta be, hey, gotta be chill like a Sunday. Then it gotta be.
Hey Rose family, it's your girl Serenity Rose, and we're back with another video. And yes, we are back with another video, and we are going to be doing Palette-thon episode 2. So yeah, the palette that we're going to be using for this episode is the Haus Laboratories Glam Room #1 palette, quote, fame, unquote. So this is what it looks like, and then these are what the shades look like. Really pretty. I'm hoping to create like a really full blown out glam look. So yeah, let's get right into it. You guys know the drill. If you don't and you're new to this series, basically we just focus on the eyes. I do the rest of my face off camera, come back, give you my little overall review on the palette, go a little bit more in depth. Maybe I might start incorporating swatches of the entire palette, I don't know, but let's get right into the video. All right, so eyebrows are already done. If you haven't noticed, my contacts are in. So I'm gonna finish priming the rest of my eye using the same little concealer mix that I used to clean my eyebrows up. It's both of my Away Studio concealers, the lighter shade and the darker shade mixed together. So I'm just gonna take my buffer brush and pop it onto my lid. I really need to wash my brushes. I have a whole bunch more upstairs, but I really don't like letting them like build up and get all dirty, because then it takes me like 3 hours to 4 hours to wash them all, and my sponges. So now that that is done, there is a pretty like nude shade, so I could use that to set it down. So that is what I'm gonna do. So this shade is called Scotch. I hate when they put the names on the back of the palettes, because I always get confused, like if it's supposed to go from left to right or if it's actually the name of the shade that is in front of it. All right, so I'm gonna take the shade Scotch and use this to set the lid. And I am taking this on a Makeup Shack T43. This is a really good blending brush. So using the same brush, I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Slipper Room, and put that in the crease. So how have you guys been? So I haven't been playing with makeup that much. I know I've been posting a lot of videos, but those were like, the majority of them are pre-recorded. When I'm filming this video, I haven't played with makeup in like the past 5 or 6 days, and I already know when I get into that mood, my depression is just at its best, making me not want to do anything. I have no motivation. I'm just like blah. So yeah, my depression has been really tough lately. So I'm sorry if I haven't been posting enough, or if I should be posting more. I really have been just trying to spend time with my kids now that I don't work anymore, or a full-time job at least. I do have another job. I'm going to be starting it as part-time. It's a little bit more manageable. The environment is a lot more nicer than my previous job. So yeah, just bear with me. since we're talking about it, let's talk about it, because I feel like not enough people, especially influencers, talk about it. Like, depression is very real and it is very rough. It's not a joking matter. You know, you never know what someone is going through, so just try to be nice as you can. Like, I don't understand why is it so hard for people to just be nice. Like, if there's one thing I can't stand is like a bully or a mean person. Let's do a quick little story time before we start that story time. I'm going to go in with the next shade. So I'm going to take this dark brown, which is called Applause, and pop that on the outer corner using the same brush. Okay, so story time. When I moved upstate, I moved up here, and I was in high school, and I told my mom I wasn't going to a new high school if we move, because I am originally from Brooklyn, New York. So I went for my GED. So I had to go to like these GED courses. They would help teach you and test you on what's going to be on the GED. This was in 2013, if I'm not mistaken, or 2012. And it was a small class. It was like 2 boys and like, including me, like 4 or 5 girls. So keep in mind, I am Hispanic, right? So I obviously know Spanish. I speak it. I understand it pretty well for the most part. I could brush up on it a little bit, but I know the bad words, okay? So there was this one girl, and I believe she was like a little bit slow, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure what it was. I don't know, but I knew she was having some difficulties. So the teacher was asking us questions, and the girl answered, and there was these 3 Spanish girls sitting across from me, and then the other girl was sitting like over here, 3 girls in front of me, girl over here, and then I was on the other side of the table across from the girls. And when she would talk or say anything, those girls would laugh, and that kind of pissed me off. It wasn't me they were laughing at, and it pissed me off. I don't know why, and I could tell that it was bothering the girl that was sitting there. So then we was playing this game, and one of the girls was cheating. She was looking on her phone, and that got me more mad too, because we all here trying to use our brains, and you out here looking on your phone. Like, don't do that. Like, if you don't know the answer, that's fine, but don't go cheating. Like, that's not fair. So I ended up like flipping out on the girl, and we almost got into a fight in the little classroom. The teacher ended up pulling me outside, because obviously I kind of initiated it, because I was like, she's using her phone. And then that wasn't what I wanted to like get at her about. I really wanted to like, what was really bothering me was that she was like talking shit about this girl in Spanish. Like, that's not right. Like, that's not cool. And then they were laughing at her. Like, that's not cool. So when the teacher put me outside, I explained to him that's what was bothering me. And he was like, I understand. I'll talk to her, blah, blah, blah. And that was how that went. But I have a really low tolerance for bullying, abusing kids or animals, and a few other things. Like, you know, things that people just shouldn't do. Like, I don't know. Liars. I can't stand liars. But that was story time with me. So, yeah, let's focus on the eyes now. So now that that's on the outer corner, and I kind of blended it like at an angle, I think I'm going to cut the crease, and we could go in with the shimmer shade. Maybe 2 shimmer shades. Maybe 2 shimmer shades if we're lucky. So let me cut the crease, and then we'll move back into the palette. Okay, we're back. And the eyes are crease cut crease-ish. You know. So I used the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer in the shade Latte to cut my crease, just in case you're wondering. This gold shimmer is really calling my name. I don't know why my camera is not picking up gold, but it is really gold. Maybe I could do like an ombre between the gold one and like the light rose gold champagne one. Alright, I think that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so we're gonna take the gold just start to pack that on the center of the, oh, whoa, hello? I thought it was gold. This ain't gold. I think this is the problem I had the first time I tried this when I received it in BoxyCharm. This is not gold. But it looks straight gold in the pen. I hate colors like this. I mean, I like them for certain looks, but if I'm going for gold, I want it to be gold. Ugh. Whatever. Just take it and run. Okay, so I don't think I said the name, but that shade is called Contort. And then I'm gonna take this shade down here, which is called Top Hat, using the other side of that brush and placing it on the rest of where I didn't place that first shade. I'm not wetting the brush. This is the formula on its own. I don't know. So I'm gonna go back into this dark brown, which again is called Applause, and just blend these two shades together. You literally want to just tap in and tap off any excess that there might be, and then just tap, tap, tap on the edges. Oh, I actually really like the way this is looking. All right, I think I'm all good for now. We will come back to the palette when we get to the lower lash line, but let's move on to mascara, liquid liner, and falsies. Okay, so for mascara, I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty mascara. This is what that looks like. And then for eyeliner, I'm going to be using my Holy Grail. I have been using the Anastasia Gel like cream pot liner, but we're going to take it back to this. This is the Essence Super Precise Eyeliner. Waterproof, matte black, super good, super affordable, Holy Grail. You need this in your life. And then for lash glue, I'm going to be using my AOA Super Strip Lash Adhesive in black. And then for lashes, I don't know what style these are or where they're from, but this is the lashes that I'm going to be applying. Okay, so let's get to applying all this good stuff. So yeah, that story time kind of got me off track, but when it comes to depression, it's not a joke. You never know what someone is thinking about, and for the sake of my sanity, I don't want to get emotional, but if you could say something nice to someone to brighten up someone's day, do that. But yeah, as far as I go, I feel like it's just a little bit of everything contributing to my depression. You could say maybe even COVID has a part to it, like this whole mask restriction and everybody getting sick and people still dying from this is a little bit like tiring. Like this should be gone by now, but whatever. This whole situation where they're trying to mandate people to get the vaccine is also ridiculous. I know my sister works in a hospital, but I believe they said this like out loud, like people that work in the healthcare profession, if they don't get the shot, that they would lose their job. Like, that's just sad. Like, I feel like at that point, you guys are trying to take away our rights. Like, if you mandate us to get a vaccine, what's next? What are you gonna force us to do next? You know what I mean? Like, that's ridiculous. Let's see what else. I think another thing that's contributing to my depression right now is that when I was working for Target Distribution, I was away from my house a lot. Like, I feel like my kids are so big. My daughter just turned 1 in October. My son's gonna be 4 in February. And I feel like, where the hell did the time go? Like, my son is so big. Maybe me missing so much time makes me feel like a bad mom. And I don't want to feel like that, but that's just how my brain is thinking. Although I know that I do the best that I can for my kids to make them happy and make sure that they have everything they need. Shelter, clothes on their back, food. You know, sometimes you just wonder, is there more that I can do? Am I doing enough for them? Okay, let me finish this. I can't. I'm trying, but I can't talk and do this at the same time. Eyeliner is so stressful. Alright, that's as good as that's getting. I'm over it. Alright, so I'm going to apply the lash glue to my lashes, and we'll talk a little bit while that is drying and stuff or whatever. What else? Oh, another thing that I could say that is contributing to this feeling that I'm feeling. So you guys know that I am recently engaged, and prior to that announcement, we were not together. You know, things happened in our relationship that made me feel less than worthy. And I am someone that, I'm a very understanding, forgiving person. I believe in second chances, yes. Do I believe in third and fourth chances? No. And at this point, just to keep the story short and quick, we are on chance number 3. Like I said, I'm a very forgiving person. But when you forgive someone, that does not mean that you can forget. Now, this doesn't give you a pass to constantly bring these situations or issues up and throw it in the other person's face. If you're going to be with this person, it is for you to move on. You know what I mean? But it's a lot harder than it sounds, you know? Because when things like that happen that affect your loyalty and that bond and your trust in a relationship, you can't help but always think, oh, what if this is going to happen? What if this happens again? Like, am I going to be hurt all over again? Like, it's ridiculous. But, oh, I didn't even apply mascara. What am I doing? So, I do love my fiance, okay? I've always loved him. But on the same, like in the same token, when you love someone the way that I love my fiance, like I literally would do anything for him. Like, you need this, I got you. You want to do this, let's go do it. You want this, let's go get it. Like, when I first met him, I made it very clear to him that the only thing I require in a relationship is loyalty, honesty, and, you know, trust. Like, don't have me out here looking stupid. And obviously he wasn't able to keep his, like, that side of the relationship, you know, what I told him up. Like, he didn't keep his end of the deal as far as that goes. And before any of this happened, I loved him, like, and I know that no matter what happens, I'm always gonna have some type of love for him. But now it just feels so different. Like I said, I'm always gonna have some type of love for him, some type of spot in my heart, because he's the father of my kids. I never want to see him down and out or doing bad. But now it's a matter if I can get back to that place of love like that. Like, is there a way for me to come back from that mentality of where I was hurt due to your actions? Like, and I am trying. I am really trying. I really want things to work. But I know that at the end of the day, if I don't feel it in my heart, it's not gonna work. But I am trying. I don't want to give up on anything without trying. And I'm super happy that he proposed and we're engaged and we're trying to make things work. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's gonna be up to me. It's my choice. If I want to be happy, I have to make the choice of what I want to do moving forward. Ooh, lashes time. I love a good dramatic lash. Alright, so now we're going to take our little lash curlers and just press the falsies in with my natural lashes. Lashes are applied. Alright, so now that lashes are on, I'm going to finish the rest of my face off camera. We'll be right back and finish the lower lash line. Alright, so we are back. The rest of the face is done. So let's get back into this and finish the lower lash line. So I'm just going to take the darkest brown, which is called Applause, which is the shade that I used on the outer corner, and smoke that out on the lower lash line. And I'm going to take a pencil brush. This is the Morphe M431. Just tap in there, tap off, and apply. And then I'm going to take my Awa Studio E142 brush. This is another pencil brush, but I just used this for brow bone highlights and the inner corner. And I'm going to take that light shade that we put on the inner corner, which is called Top Hat, and pop that on the inner corner and also drag it on the lower lash line a little bit. I'm also going to apply it to the brow bone. I'm going to take this brown, which was our transition shade, which is called Slipper Room, and just blend where I applied the brow bone highlight so it doesn't look so harsh. Okay, so to finish off the eyes is mascara and waterline liner. So same mascara used on the top, and then for the bottom liner, I'm going to be using my Rimmel Scandalized Black Liner. Super, super good. If you know, you know, this is one of my holy grail liners from the drugstore. Alright, so this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Palette-thon, episode 2. If you did, drop a thumbs up, comment down below what you guys think. I am actually obsessed with this look. You guys know I'm a sucker for a 3-toned ombre. Love it. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the Rose family. We are growing slowly but surely. I think we're at 1,400 now, a little over 1,400. Also, turn on that post notification bell so you guys can stay updated every time I post. So yeah, I'm super excited about this whole like palette-thon, palette marathon type of thing that I got going. I think it's a really good way to get some use out of every single palette that I own. and rediscover some old favorites. But as far as this palette goes, I definitely give this palette a 10 out of 10. I love the formula. It's super blendable, super pigmented. The shades in here are really nice. You could definitely get some everyday looks out of it with like the neutral browns. It has a nice black if you want to go smoky. The shimmers are really nice and pigmented, and you have that white nude. Like, what more can you ask for in a palette? Lady Gaga knew what she was doing here. And I love the packaging, though it is like it looks kind of dirty, but whatever. I love the packaging, like the shape. It's very lightweight. So yeah, if you haven't tried this, check it out. I will leave it linked down below. And yeah, hope you guys are having an amazing day or night. Wherever you are, staying safe, staying blessed, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.
Can you play that again? Let me some fire, baby. We've been through the 305 highway. Love it like a ride, fast lane.